Original guy behind the creation of XRP, the tech genius behind XRP. What does he mean by this? What does he mean by this? I'll let you read it real quick. Okay, what does he mean? I asked AI, well, this image, what is the founder of XRP implying? The person in the screenshot is implying that Ripple XRP technology was planned, envisioned, or known about long before the public became aware of it, almost like ancient hidden tech or a long-running secret project. What have I been telling you guys for years? That everything's going to the blockchain, right? It's not just going to be XRP, right? There's many cryptos that are going to have a place in this world. But it's very clear that the financial infrastructure, the rails to money moving across borders is going to be Ripple. And the liquidity behind it is going to be XRP. And in order for that to work, XRP's price is going to have to be at least $80 to $100 in the future, upwards of maybe $1,000. Let's go a little bit further. The image uses archaeological discovery aesthetic. Someone uncovering a stone with the XRP logo growing on it that symbolism usually suggests XRP has always been important. People are only now discovering its true significance. There's hidden institutional history behind it. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you hearing this? Like, why would AI, that's where AI picks up from it? I did the same thing with Claude and Grok, and they all said the same thing. It was worded a little differently, but that's what he's implying, that this technology, this XRP and everything that you've been hearing, right, is true. That they're switching the financial system and it's going to be XRP as a liquidity layer, no longer going to be the US dollar. There will still be a US dollar stablecoin. There will still be a euro, a yen. Countries will have their own currencies still. But the center of it all, where it all transacts back and forth, the middleman will no longer be the SWIFT financial system. You see, I learned something a long time ago, and that was when we're going to test as the United States, when we're going to test something financially or some new technology, we have Japan do it first. See, we didn't use one of these, but we dropped a nuclear bomb on top of Japan and we won the world, the war, right? And we basically said, Japan, you're going to be our bitch for however long. You're going to do what we want you to do. That was essentially what happened. So they test all of these different financial products and they test all this new technology over there before it gets used in the United States and Europe. We come across this. This is Secretary Scott Bessent, right? U.S. Treasury Secretary. This right here is the Japanese finance minister. Basically same positions, different countries. They just met when? May 12th, 2026. In April 2010, right? This was when this was written. XRP News, Ripple's Japanese bank pilots just showed 60% cost savings using XRP over SWIFT. Ask yourself, well, first, what is SWIFT? SWIFT is the system that transfers our money back and forth from each other, from banks, from countries, right? It's the financial system. It was built in 1970, before the fucking internet. Now we have artificial intelligence that has hit AGI, general intelligence. It's like it's thinking for itself, but our money still is running on a system built before the internet? That makes no sense. Again, Clarity Act. This is why all this is important. This is why the blockchain is not going anywhere. This is why the people that are selling their crypto are going to regret this for the rest of their fucking lives. Let's go a little bit further. Patents. So the SWIFT financial system cannot compete with Ripple, right? They can't compete with XRP. It's not that XRP itself is patented, okay? Right? What is patent is Ripple Labs has filed and received patents related to payment systems, liquidity routing, settlement infrastructure, interoperability, blockchain-enabled transfers. These patents are tied to Ripple, right? Ripple's enterprise software and payment architecture. Not the XRP, but Ripple, okay? Now, why is that significant? Because Ripple is the competitor of SWIFT. Here's the types of patents: cross-border payment settlement, faster international transfers, liquidity management, transaction coordination, cheaper, faster, okay? Connecting banks, ledgers, payment networks, real-time settlement infrastructure methods, reducing friction, minimizing intermediary banks. Financial messaging routing. Some patents resemble SWIFT-like coordination systems, but blockchain enhanced. No, there's not thousands and thousands of patents, but they have patents on their technology, which is why no other crypto or company, bank, whatever, it doesn't matter, has been able to build what Ripple and XRP are building. They patent their technology. And if you know that we're going to have AI and it's going to keep on growing and AI is going to become massive, and it's going to be part of our everyday lives. AI is going to transact. They can't transact in the current financial system because the current financial system was built before even the internet, let alone artificial intelligence, right? It's very clear that they're going to move everything to the blockchain, and companies like Ripple, all right, are going to succeed because of that. They're going to be making these partnerships. They're going to be used everywhere. And wait a minute, time out. As the money is transacting back and forth, trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, what's going to be the intermediary? Is it going to be the US dollar? No. The intermediary is going to be XRP. That's going to be the liquidity layer. Because you need trust, and we don't trust each other. No countries trust each other. So we're no longer going to have the dollar as, not that it's not going to be the dominant currency, but it's not going to be the middleman between all cross-border transactions. That is happening, and this is how we avoid World War III and move into a society of digital payments. Mic drop. Boom. Wake the fuck up and don't fuck this up.